Yo, what up y'all? Today's video I'm going to be showing y'all how to mod in Garden Warfare 2. I'm going to be basically just giving you guys the rundown on what apps you need to get. Everything's going to be linked in the description, so this should be pretty simple. But if you have any questions, just comment down below. I'll try and reach out as often as possible, but I am pretty busy, so be warned that some stuff is hard and I might not be able to get to you. If you're still having some trouble, just join the Discord that I have linked in the description. Most of these people can help you, and honestly, it's a really nice community. Alright, from now on, this is it. Enjoy the video, guys. Yup. Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Yo, what up guys? I'm just trying to make modding super easy for y'all, so if y'all trying to get rich like me in that first clip, just follow everything that I do. So go to the first link in the description. It should say Frosty Mod Manager. It will take you to this GitHub page. Just literally go from the top and scroll down. I'm trying to make this quick and simple. To where it says assets here, it'll say Frosty Mod Manager zip. Literally just click this and it will download it for you. So I'm doing this from the very beginning, so that I'm like following the same steps as you guys, so you know that I'm not doing anything different compared to y'all. So once it's downloaded, it should say downloaded complete if it's in your browser. If you just double click on that thing right there, it should pull up your files page. So I'm just gonna minimize this, but when it brings up your files page, just go ahead and go to where it says Frosty Mod Manager and just double click it, and then in here it'll have a bunch of random little zips and files, but you don't have to worry about any of those. Just go to Frosty Mod Manager again and double click it, and since it's a zip, it's not all the way extracted, so all you gotta do is just press extract all, press extract again, and then it will extract all of the files that you need. So at this point, you can go ahead and go back to this first page here, press the back button, and then go to your downloads, and then all you have to do from here is literally just highlight Frosty Mod Manager, and then the one that's still zipped, and you can just delete this because you don't need it because it's the compressed file. So now that you're here on the downloads page, I'm just going to take this off. You can actually open Frosty Mod Manager for real this time. So you just double click it, double click again, and now it should have this little icon with an M that looks like it's M squared. And then at this point, you can literally just go ahead and tap on it once, right click it, and then run it as administrator. Make sure you always run as administrator for any of these apps. It's very important that you do that. So then, if it opens up, it should open up with the Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 already loaded. And if it doesn't, just press scan for games. And it's going to take a couple seconds. Scan for the other Plants vs Zombies games you have. And then it should load it up in the top right here. And if that doesn't work, go ahead and press new. And then all you got to do is go and find where Plants vs Zombies is downloaded in your PC. And then just open it up on here, and then it should come up. But once you're done with that, just double click on this. And then it's going to take a while, but it's going to actually load all the data and write down all the cache for your game. So it's literally just loading and verifying that Plants vs Zombies is on your PC, and making sure that it's just literally going to run it. So it's going to take a while, so I'm just going to speed this part up for y'all because this genuinely does take a couple minutes. Okay, so yeah, that takes mad long, but when it's ready, it'll say the SDK for profile Plants vs Zombies is out of date. You don't have to worry about this, just literally press the X. So all it did was literally just load your Plants vs Zombies and, make sure it's ready. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these mods. And then so it'll open up this, the application now, and this is the point where you can download mods, or you can actually worry about the next steps of this process. So first I'm going to show you guys how to download mods, and then you're going to go back onto your browser. So literally, if you guys want to get mods, go to this website called Nexus Mods, if you can see that in the top corner. Literally just www.nexus.com, and then just go to the Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 section of this app. You're gonna of course need to make a profile to be able to sign in and, you know, log in and download the mods. So all you gotta do is just go to the mods section of this game now, and then it will show you all the mods that you can get. All right, so the next thing you're gonna need to do is literally just get on Discord. Go into the description of this video. It should be the second or third link is the Discord. So literally just join that Discord, you know, like verify yourself, log in, whatever you need to do. And when you're in the Discord, it should be called PVZ FB modding. So just literally go here, go to where it says info, and then here, you know, just at the bottom of info, it'll say hashtag mod tools. Click on mod tools, and then it will open up this little page here. So don't go to this first link in this, like, you know, this first text. Go to the one that was uploaded on August 10th 2025, and it should say fork of Frosty Fix, and then it will give you a description of like what it is. Literally just click it, visit the site, it won't matter, and it will take you to this this newer Frosty Fix like downloader, to the top where it says assets, and download the first link, Frosty Fix exe. Click on it, it'll download it for you once you press save, and then it's downloaded. So a lot of people run into the same problem with Frosty Fix, not able to actually load it. Go into your files manager and you go to downloads, you'll see Frosty Fix. You don't have to worry about that for now. But if you want to prepare and make sure that it's, like, you know, fully downloaded, you can just click this once and then right click it and run it as administrator. It should open up and work, and if that doesn't work, it might try to make you download a Windows like runtime application thing. Literally just whatever the Frosty Fix tells you to do, download it, make sure you run it as administrator, because that's the only way I got like most of the Frosty Fix to work. In this case, it's kind of like already downloaded onto my PC, so I can't like redo this for y'all. So I'm just gonna say that, you know, you can save this for later. So let's move on to the next step. What you're gonna do is open up Frosty Mod Manager again, and make sure whenever you open these applications, you're running them as administrator, because sometimes they don't work if you're not. So all you want to do if you want to add your mods now is literally just press where it says add mods with like the little file that says a plus on it. Click on this, it'll open up your file manager. Go to whatever mod you want to download. So let's say I'm going to download a couple mods. I want to download a Infinity XP, so I'm going to press that, press open. It'll pop open. Most of the mods will say that it was designed for a different game. You can literally just ignore this, so just click out of that, and I'm just going to add more mods continuously. Okay, I'm going to add field view slider, and then I'll even add Infinity stuff, and then even school doctor mod. Now when you're ready to apply these mods, go to the mod you want to apply by just highlighting it, press apply mod, and then you basically just got to do that to every single one of these if you really want to add them into the game. Okay, and now that those are added, in this corner it'll have a check mark on those boxes, and that just means that the mod is actually like applied to your game. So if you don't want them applied, just uncheck them, but most of the time you're going to want to have these checked, you know, unless it's things like in Infinity stuff, which just basically spams and kind of overcrowds your account, and it makes it a little annoying. You can actually change the name of your pack, but if not, I just have it as default. And then now that you're ready, you can actually press launch, and it will load all the data and apply the mods to the game. Yo, it's editing doubted here. Make sure you're running all of these apps by running them through administrator. Don't just open them up. Most likely, your game will crash, but I'm going to show you guys what to do from there. So yes, after this, it's gonna try and prepare your game and launch it, but it's gonna crash. So this is obviously on purpose. So this is a good segue into how you can stop this from happening. So the first main way that everyone wants you to do it, you know, it's just super repetitive. So, you know, note that every time you apply your mods, you're gonna pretty much have to do you know, like a process kind of similar to this every single time. The first way to handle this is literally just close the crash report handler. It should pop up your game telling you failed to launch. If not, go to the application that your game is ran on, whether that's EA Player, Steam, whatever other website you have it on. Literally just go there, click on the game, go to manage. For, you know, Steam, it might say browse properties or browse files. Literally just go to your properties, open them in the folder, and then when the folder pops up, it'll say some like weird shit like this. It'll say cryptbase.dll. Literally just go to this just below update, click on it once, then right click on it again, and then delete it. And then once that's deleted, you're pretty much like ready to go. So just exit out of this, and then you can minimize your game actually from here now too. At this point, you can go ahead and go into your file manager again, go to your downloads, and open up Frosty Fix for the first time. So like I said, make sure when you click on it, you right click and then run as administrator. It might say Windows protected your PC, but for me, because you know it's super simple, all you gotta do is just press more info and then run anyway. For me, you just have to say allow, like, you know, to make changes to your device, and basically just allow Frosty Fix to do whatever. And then literally just, it has the packs here in a corner with packs, so I have one of them named Skip for some reason, but I'm just using the default pack, so you know, I just click on this one, and then when that's ready, I go ahead and press enable mods globally. So when it's done, it'll say mods have been enabled, and then all you gotta do is press OK and leave the app open in the background. So I'm gonna literally leave it in front of you guys to show you that, you know, it's just open. And then from this point on, you can actually go to access your Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 game. Application is open. You can try and run it now. So this is the problem that I was having before. So I would run the game, and I'd get to right here where it says checking for updates, and then it would check the Javelin anti-cheat, which is right here, and it would usually go up for a second and then instantly crash and close the game completely out and bring back open my OG like application runner. So right here I just explained that basically the reason why I'm able to bypass the anti-cheat is because we delete that crypt DLL little file inside of the game, and yeah, the Frosty Fix is new, so that's why it helps. My recording software is absolute shit, so it keeps cutting out, so I just have to use a different one for now. But I literally just loaded into the game and I was able to get past all the anti-cheat screens, but otherwise I'm going to show you guys the real, like, you know, hacks have worked slash like mods. I'm just going to say mods. So literally for my mods, all I gotta do is just go kill a random plant, and it will give me a bunch of coins, a bunch of stars, and a little bit of XP. And then also the other mod I added is one where you can go down to the fish in the sewers, go give him a singular star, and when you give him a star, he'll actually like give you 30,000 XP. So it's just a cool mod so that you can pretty much just like max out all your characters as quickly as you can. You don't have to grind as much. It's, you know, obviously it's a little wimpy, but just go ahead, give them the star, and yeah, look at that, 30,000 fish XP, and he'll just instantly get me to level 10 right away. So this isn't too difficult. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm literally just like fresh out of high school, and this is like really easy for me. Like, I've never done any kind of modding or anything like that in my life. So something like this is like super easy for me, and like I said, like literally a noob can do this shit. So like genuinely, just try it out, give it a try. Obviously telling you it's true. Look at me, I'm rich up in the corner. Like, you know, it just makes it a lot easier so that games like this that are so grindy, you know, you don't have to spend nearly as much time just, you know, grinding your life away trying to get all these like cool cosmetics and shit like that. Because the only reason why I really use these mods is literally just to get cool cosmetics. So, and lastly guys, this is just a disclaimer, all of my mods are just purely for cosmetics. Ever since I've been playing this game for a long time, since I've been a kid, I've wanted all the cool skins and just stuff like that in the game. So this is literally just purely for cosmetics. I'm not cheating, I'm not hacking, because you can get banned for this. So yeah, like I said, y'all, if y'all are having real trouble, try and comment below. I'm going to try to get to you as soon as possible. Like I said, I am busy, and as of right now, 2025 December, this does work still. I don't know if this will work very far in the future, but since this game is pretty outdated and they don't update it no more, I'm pretty sure it would. And also, if you guys are having too much trouble, just try and join the Discord. A lot of people are there. There's a lot of nice people that will help you. And shoot, you might even recognize me if I'm in there. They're a pretty cool community, and modding is just really fun, and this is super easy, and like I said, I didn't even know how to do it before. So yeah, just like, comment, and tell me if you guys learned